Hello everybody. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Hello. So if you can watch my live, then give me a quick thumbs up and let me know if you can see me, hear me. Okay. Let me put all of these. So give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me clear, if you can see me clear. Just let me know how things are. And we can get started. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. So a quick note, these videos are for your personal use and no part of these can be used for your commercial, for any kind of commercial purposes without my permission. And similarly, Zentangle related trademarks are their sole property and cannot be used without their permission. So that's about the announcements. So I should put this away. Now, here are a few other announcements. I have a Facebook page called Sandhya Manne Studio where I do a live every Friday at 10 a.m. And I also have an Instagram page. You can check me out there where I do a live every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. India time. And I do have a fun Facebook group. It's called Zenbees. That's where all the after party fun happens. So do join us there, check out the creations by others NBs and share your works there. And of course, I do have the YouTube channel here. So if you're watching me for the first time, if you're new here, please do subscribe to the channel so you get updates on all the fun projects that we're doing here. And I have a newsletter where you can sign up to get the free instant downloadable template that we will be using for today's project. So those are our announcement and that's done. So let's get started with our project today. So this is day 10 and thank you Ishwar, and we will be using string number 7 for today's project. So this is my tile that I've traced on, and to get your free template you can just sign up onto my newsletter and you will get an instant free download right away there. So here we are working day 10 string number 7. So let's get started. Okay. So for today's project I will be using my black Micron 01 and I will be using my black pen Micron, or you can probably even use 08, and of course we'll use our pencil for shading and our stub for blending. So these are the supplies that you will need, and let's get started with today's project. So we start with a circle right here, right in the center. Well, we are just eyeballing the center, and then I'm going to make a concentric circle right around that, and I'm also going to make another circle right there, and then I am going to ink this. Okay, so keep rotating your tiles as you go along. So there it is, I've inked my circle there, and I've made two other and one teeny tiny circle right inside. Okay, so now I am going to add in lines that kind of goes in this direction, like in this direction. Okay, so let's do that. Like this. Okay, so I am going to go back in and make it slightly dark right there, and repeat that. So I'm making sure the edges are dark. So take your time to do this. Okay. So now I'm going to make similar lines but going in this direction. So this tangle is called Niuroda. It's a beautiful tangle. So now I'm going to go this direction. So again, I'm just going to pull out my lines. Okay, so keep rotating your tile as you go along. Okay, so again I'm going to go back and add black right here. So take your time as we do this. Hi Sunita, how are you? Happy to see you here. I'm adding few plain lines in between to make it more intense, something like that. But that's optional. If you can always add that, right? So now we are going to do the next circle. So this time I'm going to go this way, right? So we're going to alternate. So I start from here and I pull out a line that goes like this. Okay, and keep rotating your tile. Okay, so now again we're going to repeat the same thing. We're going to go ahead and add this black right at the end. So we're just going to make an extra line there and fill in the black. So I'm going to repeat this again in all of my lines that I have just made. Yeah, sure. The video I will try to save it, and I hope I can. But you're not late. We just started doing this, Sunita, so you're pretty good. You can just get started. So we just did three circles inside this, and we just started working on that. Okay, so let's keep doing this. Okay, so there it is. So this was Tangle Niuroda. What was the name of the tangle? Right. So now I'm going to start with my next tangle, which is Verdigogh. Okay, so we're going to make Verdigogh in these big sections here. So here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to start at this point, right, uh, where this line kind of ends. So I'm going to start from there, and I'm going to pull out a line that kind of goes like this, right, parallel to the circle, and then somewhere here it just goes up all the way till this point. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm going to start from here, go out a bit, and pretty much parallel to that, and I'm going to pull a line like this. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this as a parallel line. And I'm going to join it there. So this looks like this. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out a branch that kind of goes there like that. So I let it hit this end of the line. Then again I'm going to pull out an aura line that's like this. Now again I'm going to pull out a line that goes like this. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on this side as well. So we'll come back to that. There's more to be done. So I start from here, I pull out a line like this. So again, I'm trying to end right on my this pencil line. Okay, so I leave a bit of a space. Again, I make another line to make this branch here. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out a line from here, so a little above this one, and that goes like this, like that goes down in the downward direction. So remember, we're not going to go across this line, so we're just going to skip that and go behind this. Okay, now same thing, I'm going to do this here. So I'm going to pull this line pretty much till the end of that string. Okay, so we're going to repeat this again here on this side. So again, I'm going to go start above this line and then pull the line to go below in the downward direction. Okay, so we do this. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and repeat this whole thing once again. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make, I'm going to pull out a line like this that is going to be in this upward direction. Okay, so again I'm going to pull out a line like this, which is going to be in upward direction. Again I'm going to pull out a line. So every time I hit these lines which I had already made, I'm just going to skip that. So let's do this again here. Okay, so now we're going to go down in the downward direction. So let's do that. Like that. So we're going to make it as busy as we can. Okay, so that's the whole idea of this. And let me add few more here. So I'm going to go this way. like that. Okay, so for now I'm going to leave this and let's move on to the next two. Okay, but you can always make it even more intricate if that's how you want it, so that's totally up to you. Okay, so now my line kind of ends here, right? This pencil line. So I'm going to start here, and again I'm going to pull out my line that kind of goes like this, right? So let's do that. So there it is, the center spine. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pull out few branches. It kind of goes in the upward direction. So first we do the upward direction. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pull out the second set of branches that are going the downward direction. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this and this on this side. Okay, so I've done with one set of branches. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my next set. That is again going, okay, so let's make it this way. Okay, so there it goes. So I'm going to repeat the same thing again on this direction. Thank you, Esperaka. Okay, so now I'm going to go in the other direction. Let's see. So I like the way this is turned out, more intricate. Okay, so now let's repeat this on our final branch or final section. So again, I'm going to start my line from this point and kind of go around the circle and then come out to the center. So it has to come somewhere here to the center. Okay, so let's do that. Like that. Now I'm going to give an aura line. So I'll start from here, pull out another line to make my spine for Verdigogh, and there it is. So now I'm going to pull out another line from here, another branch. It's kind of going about like this. Okay, so I start doing this on this side. So all my branches are going upward. Okay, so now I'm going to change the direction, and I'm going to go in the downward direction. So here I'm making branches that are going in the downward direction. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this here, this on the other side. Okay, so let's go back and do the second set of branches. So I'm again pulling out branches that would go in the same direction. So these are going in the upward direction. So now I'm going to pull out branches that would go the downward direction. Okay, like that. I like the way it's turned out, really intricate. Okay, so now let's repeat this on this side. So again, I'm going to first start making my upward direction stems or branches. And then I'm going to do the downward looking branches. Okay. So now I'm going to do the opposite, which is the downward looking branches. So we'll try and make sure we don't cross any of those lines. That's the key in making Verdigogh. So your lines are always skipping. Like that. So I'm all done. Now this one I feel I can add few more to make it more intricate. So I'm just going to add few more. This is my first one, so I just wanted to kind of make it a bit more intense. So I'm just going to pull out few random branches here and there. Okay, I think that's good. So we have Verdigogh beautifully set all around. So our next tangle is called Meer. Um, so it's again a beautiful tangle. It's a border tangle. Okay. So we are going to do Meer in this space. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to make a aura line like this. So we're making a line like this. A little away, we're going to add some circles there, and then we're going to pull out a very narrow line right next to it, and then we're going to leave some space and add another set of line like this. Okay, so it's going to be something like this. So I'm going to repeat this again. So the first set of line is going to be slightly wider, and then we're going to make another line that's right next to it, and then just this one, and then there's one right in the center. Right, so let's do this. Okay, so with my black Micron 01, I am going to ink this line here and this line here, and the center line actually I'm going to make it as a wavy line like this, okay. So I'm going to pull out lines that go this way from the wavy line to this straight line. Okay, so this is going this direction. Okay, so let's repeat this here as well. Right, so here I'm just going to pretend that my wavy line is there somewhere, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to pull my line going this way, right? So it should basically form a V. So, and I'm being very mindful of my pencil string. So I don't want to get into that space of Verdigogh because I plan to kind of do something more to enhance that. Okay, so this kind of ends here like this. So this is how this would look. And here, the space that we had, I'm going to make one nice circle, and this also I'm going to ink my line right here like that. Okay, so let's do this again here. So this is going to be our wavy line. Hi Kusuma, how are you? And this is going to be my nice solid line, and then this is going to be the aura line. Okay, so again I'm going to continue the same direction that I started off on this side. So I'm going to go ahead making my lines go this way. That's nice to know. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Okay, so I'm just continuing on that. Now this side it's going to be going down like this. Okay, so let's do that on our final. Okay, so here we have to do an aura line and a circle. Okay, so let's repeat this one more time here. So let me make my center wavy line, and then this line, and I'm going to ink these solid lines. So again my lines are going down. Okay, so now going down in this direction. so I'm done with this as well. Okay, so there it goes. So now I'm going to add few tipple along my verdigogh. So I'm going to make it, and I'm going to use my pen. So I'm going to use that and make some almost like bronze but something like that, especially towards the edge of the the verdigogh, right? This whole point. So I'm just going to fit in few random like that. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this on this side as well. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this on this one as well. So right at the edge of the pencil line, right at the pencil line actually. So I'm just randomly adding few bronze shears. Okay. Okay, so again I'm going to repeat the same thing on this section. Okay, so almost done. I just have this last section here. Okay, so I'm all done with my pen work. Okay, so now let's get to shading. So I'm going to start with the first tangle. Niuroda. So we're just going to put the pencil right outside of these lines here, these circles here. Yeah, and I'm also going to go on this side here. Okay, so let's repeat this. Let's use the stub to kind of blend this. Okay. So now for these petals, I'm going to go right on this pencil line that we had where we had made these tipples. So I'm just going to go over it right here, right like that, and this is going to end here. So I'm going to repeat the same thing here. Okay, so I'm doing it again on this side. Okay, so let's blend this. There. Okay, so let's repeat this. Okay, so here's how it looks. Now I'm going to go ahead and add slight black around, so right around this spine. So wherever there is space, I'm just going to fill that place with black. Like that, just a bit. So we're going to do that on this side as well. Okay, so something like that. Let's go ahead and do that on the other two as well. Okay, and I can probably add some here as well. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this now here. Okay, so there it is. I like that touch of black in there. So now the last thing that I want to do is shade Meer. So we're just going to do it on one side like that. Okay, so again I'm going to blend this. So this is going to be just on one side. So there it is, all done. Okay, so let's journal this. So today's date is very interesting. So today's date is 10/10/2020, and this is Zendala Joy, day 10, and this is string 7, and it is hashtag World Mental Health Day. So now we haven't signed our work, so let's put our initials. I'm going to put my signature here all around. So like that. Thank you, Gracila. So So there it is. So I'll see you tomorrow, which is day 11, and we will be working on string. We will be working on string number 6. So tomorrow is day 11, string 6. So get your tile ready, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey Kelly, thank you very much. So I hope you all enjoyed the session, and yeah, let's share our works on the group Zenbees. So I love to see your works there, so I'll check out your works there. So do share your works there, and I'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. with my next video. So we'll be doing string 6, day 11. Okay guys, you guys have a nice weekend. Take care, stay safe, and remember to breathe and smile. So I'll see you. Bye bye. See ya. Namaste.